Sonic the Hedgehog, one of my favorite characters of all time. I won't lie, I was a huge fan of the Sonic X series, and when I saw his appearance in the special sub-emissary from Smash Bros. Brawl, I lost my mind over it for a week. And yes, this video is also late like the Celeste one because Sonic's birthday was in June and we are almost ending July, but I promise this is the last time I get too late to something. But to commemorate one of my favorite characters with one of the most bizarre fandom, let's talk about the time SEGA killed him. I meant the other time SEGA killed him. As a gift to the fans in a free game on Steam. And if you wonder why I'm talking of this game instead of Sonic Frontiers, well, I played it on my own so I don't have footage. But if you want me to make shorts about games I don't have footage or that aren't too short for a video, I can do it. But for now, the name's Jasa, and let's dive into it. First, we need to talk about our protagonist. Instead of being Sonic, in this game we are a... What are we supposed to be? What's a quokka? Oh, that's adorable. We put our name in the name tag, and we are ready to go. Since it's our first day at work, we are really nervous. We slap ourselves to regain control, but the conductor sees us and gets kind of intrigued in our mental state. He is very happy because it's the last day before his retirement, so he's finally going to be able to spend more time with his wife. He gives us the menu of the day. Oh, I forgot to mention, but our work is being in charge of the dining car in an event train, and today's party it's a murder mystery party. He encourages us to give the best experience to our guests, and we open the doors. The guests are none other than all the Sonic gang. We're a little freaked out by their personality, but someone interrupts us to ask for the chili dog, and it's none other than... Hey sexy lady, I like your flow. We make a bad joke about him being dressed as a pirate and proceed to check everyone's ticket. The burglar, the princess, the burglar girl, hey sexy lady, the emo, the crocodile lost his, the ninja, Miles, like what's up danger, enchilada. We find Vector's ticket but we don't get a snack. The conductor leaps to the conductor's car, not without a moment of friendship with the conductor and the train. Everyone gets their role and the map shows where everyone is supposed to go. Tails and Amy are excited about solving the game when suddenly the train starts its engine at such a speed that the group ends up falling and getting locked into the dining car's closet. Tails asks Amy if she can use her hammer to break through, but she says she lost it. Tails says that he needs a partner, and with a very distorted memory of what the conductor said, we agree to help him in his adventure. We gather evidence and we interrogate Amy. We don't know what to do, but Tails says that we think what will a hedgehog do? No, not that hedgehog, this hedgehog. And we connect the evidence and realize Amy broke her hammer trying to get out before we walk. Tails fixes the hammer and with a precise hit we get out. Hey, sexy lady. Damn, he's dead. Amy and Tails plan to keep the game, but when we congratulate Sonic for his play, he doesn't answer and fades away. We start panicking, have an even more distorted memory of what the conductor told us, and decide that it's better to get off and follow Tails and Amy than checking on the most powerful person that could easily save us. You can be more stupid because you don't have more pixels. We enter the saloon car, gather a little of evidence, we compliment Knuckles' hat, and start interrogating. With a bit of thinking, we realized Knuckles was playing on the arcade game with Vector. Rouge stayed a while, but Knuckles and Vector got beaten in the game by Shadow. Knuckles stressed and broke the arcade. I'm kind of good at this. Maybe I should try and solve real-life mystery. Oh. Knuckles gives us a key and we get to the library with Vector and Espio. We see Amy ahead of us, and now we listen to their alibi. Rouge and Shadow pass by the car and now the search begins. Collecting data, a reference to Sonic Unleashed, we listen a poem? We check the Shadow's log and with enough evidence, it's time to interrogate. We discover Espio read the train's menu, but Espio never saw Shadow pass by, huh? That's really... Oh. We have an even more distorted memory of what the conductor told us, so instead of backing up Tails, we say that Espio was already in a corner, with no access to the view of the wagon. Dude, you need more pixels in that head. Tails tried to convince us to stay a little longer, but we gotta go. Onto the casino car, we approach Rouge and Blaze. We interrogate Rouge, because everyone has seen her in every car, and she explains that she stole the train blueprints, so she can steal a treasure secured in the train. And like our character demonstrated before that he doesn't have any brain cells, we're obviously going to help them steal it. Because clearly, this is not an object of great value that could easily be charging us and get us fired. Man, at this point, this is just sad. They start planning the infiltration. Rouge will destroy the security guard acting like the claw machine is stuck. Rouge steals the card, we get the Chao to inspect something, sneak in the elevator, and if the arms appear, Tails has to deactivate them. And now, it's time to do it all. Wait, are you serious? We're really not seeing that? I shouldn't expect that much from a free April Fool's game. We get into the boat. Rouge opens it and gets the egg, but suddenly the egg starts ticking. Everyone panics and we start shouting ideas trying to accomplish something, when we suddenly suggest we'll let it finish. I know it sounds like we're using again our null brain, but this time he has a point. In a talk with SP before, we discovered the train doesn't allow anything dangerous inside of it, so it can't be something harmful. Just this time, well done, kiddo. Inside of it, there was a key covered in gems. We get back to the car, they give us a key to get to the next car, and we start exploring. There was nothing in the trash, we see Dr. Eggman logo in the casino coin, and we discover we have a serious problem with gambling. One we are suspiciously aware of it. But with all of this, we're ready to keep going into the launch car, where Amy is interrogating Shadow, but she doesn't get anything from him, so again, let's gather evidence. I can't believe... We finally found something in the trash bin! Heck yeah! Oh, and we also found a secret passage to the library. But the trash bin! Let's go! We get 2 photos of Sonic, a keyring, and the band give us an amazing tune. And now the interrogation. We listen to Amy, who has a secret source who says Shadow was trying to trap Sonic. We go with the theory using the secret passage, but due to him being in the car with Knuckles and no one seeing Sonic, takes down the theory. We get that he locked the cars, giving away the keys to the other members to keep away Amy. She gets mad, but we show that Shadow was actually trying to get Amy tickets for her favorite band as a gift, because, like we saw at the beginning, he didn't have a gift yet. Oh, so sweet. No! Shademi fans! Get out of my bed! And with this problem solved, it's time to investigate the conductor car. We see a drop cup, we make beatbox, yep, I'm not joking, we see an old photo of the conductor, but most importantly, we grew as a character. We are done trying to get something from the trash bin. Oh, and we also found a rock arm that shows signs of a fight, and a blood arm that completely invalidates the theory of not entering weapons. That means that we could have died before because we aren't that stupid. Details. We call for a meeting with everyone and Sonic doesn't show up, so Amy sends Vector to search for him. We discuss how great the game was, but Vector shows up with Sonic being truly hurt. And that makes Amy, damn, that girl is scary. And now it's time for us to reveal the mysteries of who killed Sonic the Hedgehog by clicking every option till I got it right. I know I made it super obvious before thanks to the edition, but man, I was tired when I played this and I really got with the alibis. But the murderer, he's Espio! He also wants a speed read a book just to spoil Knuckles. He checked the prints before Rouge took them. He shot Sonic with the dart to take him down. A robotic arm took Sonic through the vent to the dining car, showing that the fight was among Sonic and the arms, explaining why Sonic was at hurt. And in fact, Espio was the one who told Amy wrong intel about Shadow. Sonic finally wakes up and tells us what happened, bringing to the light the fact that the entire train was fueled by a flicky. Espio shot the dart and the arms took the conductor hostage. Sonic tried to fight back, but in that state he got beaten. Espio ruins the tension, confessing he murdered him in the game. Everyone asks him why he used the dart and he says it was part of the instructions given to him. There, we realize it was all due to the train. Amy starts hitting the walls with her hammer, the room turns red. We see the conductor and the train starts talking. He says that after he delivers us to Dr. Eggman's base, he'll finally be able to spend more time with the conductor. The train speeds up and everyone loses their feet. We wake up to a dining room covered in a red light. We shout shout from the guest, but it's Sonic this time who answers us. We anger a little when we receive a transmission from Dr. Eggman. He acts like we don't exist and starts explaining that he converted some trains to get funds and in case they work? This dude suddenly became a weekly Batman villain. He confirms the cargo train is sentient, and in order to get them work extra hard, he promises them to get a wish. Whatever the trains want if they can capture Sonic. This whole thing starts to get in us really hard when suddenly it's Sonic itself the one to help us get it together. And with this inspiration from him, it's time to save the gang and stop the train. We get a talk with Eggman on the train. They still insist on their wish. And with this, the final battle begins. With a last blow from Amy and a last goodbye. We're at the station. The conductor meets with his wife. Sonic gets Amy a cake and we have a cute scene of Eggman and "Oh god, you're alive?" I swear I'm making a video of the DLC Starter Frontiers if you want it. We stayed in the trains a little while, practiced our sing, and now we're in a local supermarket. But man, I can't help but feel sorry for the train. They just wanted to have more time with their friend before he parted ways. But since the credits are not already rolling, I guess that'll be for another YouTuber to talk. Thanks for watching. The name's Jasa, and until the next one.